A regular feature to every challenge eviction is a debriefing session, and to do that, our team from UMB, Eric and Obed, brought Albert up to speed on the big pitch.
So generally we were very impressed with the performance of the contestants given the short time that they had. I was briefly talked through group by group so we know what we liked and what we didn't like. Generally we didn't like their project management skills. I think none of the groups actually gave us a timeline, and also their budgeting skills, how they use the budget, that we were not that impressed with as well. For M2 Rock, I think they were the most creative of the three groups. They came up with the QR code, which by itself is not that impressive, but how they decided to use it is what we were impressed with. For the archers, we were very impressed with the overall campaign concept of Aspire to Inspire. We thought it was very catchy, and it was a platform that we could do a lot with. For the Tiger group, we thought they had the most, if I should say, the most sensible and the most well structured. The presentation was quite structured, and it made a lot of business sense. So we like that about each of those groups. But on the strength of M2 Rock's single idea, that QR code idea, which was linked to some incentives, we thought that was a very innovative and a very innovative idea that could catch on very easily. So on that basis, we chose M2 Rock as the winning group, right? With Tiger coming second place, and then with Archers in third place. But I have to say that we found something with each of the groups that we can use, and we are very impressed with their performance.
The key observation I made is that I expected them to be more conversant with the UMB brand, especially considering the fact that the bank had rebranded not too long ago. I expected them to interact a bit more with the core values of the bank and what made it stand out from the competition. And so I'm going to ask them why they didn't work harder on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We wish you the very best at UMB.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right, so the three main criteria for staying in this competition are the group work, individual performance, and public votes. And I'm sure that you are prepared on all three fronts. The task for this week was the pitch revolving around the Aspire account created by UMB for students, predominantly tertiary students. And I got a chance to review the task and the work of the groups. The feedback from the vetting panel was that your presentations came out very well. You did well. You worked very hard. Quick feedback. Each of you won some kind of award for your work. And so let me just give you some feedback so you just can feel good. But I will still tell you the winners. So the most innovative or creative idea came from M2 Rock, and it was not even a very recent development. The QR codes that you introduced, it was not the QR codes by themselves per se, but the use, how you utilize them and how you link them to a reward and link them to the scanning of t-shirts and so on. That registered very well with the reviewing panel, and so you won the award for the most innovative idea. You can appreciate that for yourselves. The overall campaign, the best campaign concept came from Archers. Your idea of Aspire to Inspire was seen as a very catchy concept that they could work with, and so you can appreciate yourselves for the overall best concept. And then the most structured business-like presentation was won by Tiger. Your thoughts were very well presented, very organized. Some of your themes or your technologies were a bit old school, but you organized your presentation very well. It was well thought through.